That's what happened. If you're gonna grab titty, I'm gonna grab one.
So when I tackle when I come on,
Talk to my sister again. Then what the fuck you gonna do? Huh? What the fuck you gonna do? Huh? I'm gonna break your fucking fingers and you wanna shove up your ass.
yeah.
And this is exactly what happened.
Situation. You know, as when you started doing the stuff online, especially you, Pit Master and me, why all these people sometimes they can't be like you, and then they try to take the mic and shit of that and bit in pieces, you know, and their technique and stuff like that not any good anyway. So what is the purpose for that?
I think it's bitterness, jealousy, arrogance, insecurity. But like, okay, I think we're just all martial artists. Like if I see something blatantly bad that somebody's putting out, I might mention that technique on my video and say, you know what, this technique might not work. You should probably do it this way. Or this technique wouldn't work. I would rather do it this way. So I'm showing my technique. But you seem to have like people, instead of just doing that, like if they don't like your technique, that's one thing. But you seem to have like a subgroup of like little followers. They put your fucking name all over their thumbnails. Like they advertise you. They're trying to like get on your back and fucking ride you to the top. They, instead of just going about their thing, teaching martial arts, they're like your little fucking bitches out there. I swear to God, they're like riding your coattails. They want to build themselves up by trying to bring you down. Instead of putting your name all over, it's like 10 of their videos have your name on their thumbnail. So like they're using your name for free fucking advertising. That's fucking a douchebag move. That makes them fucking douchebags. Why don't they just, if they don't like what you're doing, why not inside of the video, right? Like on their thumbnail, leave your fucking name off it. But then inside your video, they might show a technique that you use. Don't even use your fucking name. That's being a fucking douchebag. So they use your name, right, to build themselves up. But why don't they just show the technique and then say, you know, that might not work, but we want to do it this way. But no, they want to take it to the douchebag level and ride your fucking, it's like they got a crush on you. It's like they're in love with you. Instead of just teaching their martial arts, for some reason, they're so fucking inadequate and insecure and jealous or just in love with you. So they're putting your name all over. That's fucking just stupid. It's insecure, and it's completely a non-martial art thing to do. It's being a fucking piece of shit douchebag.
I think that exactly a lot of these people, you know, the reality term is, you know, everything online, people don't realize. As you do your stuff, the same with my stuff. You know, online, everything you do, you don't see in 3 dimension. Nobody there to tell you, oh, this is work, this is that work. The problem with it is everybody have opinion. I like to say to people all the time, opinion is just like the asshole. Everybody got one and it's thing. And if you got a problem with all this thing, you know, like you mentioned, I got a problem with a lot of people put the stuff online. I don't want to mention their name. I don't know. Why do you want to do that? And if you want to show the world, show your technique to the world, and if they like you, then they like you. If they don't like you, how can you change somebody try to like you more? I don't know. How can you change somebody try to like you more, Pitmaster?
I tell you how they're trying. They're on your fucking ass. They're riding your ass to try to get to the top. That's what they're doing. They're so insecure and they can't make it on their own. So they're just riding on you to do it because you got all the followers and they want to try to get some of your followers. They're just being complete. If they don't like your stuff, why are they giving it a second? Why are they giving you a second look? Why are they even talking about your name? I'm not even going to mention their fucking names, but I'm telling you right now, if the right way to do, if you're watching guys out there, the right way to do it, the classy way to do it, you show no class, no integrity, none. If you had class or integrity, but you wanted to show the right way and you thought Master Wong was doing it wrong, you would just go on your video. You would say, you know what? I don't think this punch would work or this technique would work. So this is the way we like to do it. And I think you'll do better with this. You're not going to plaster his name huge all over your fucking, all over your channel. That's just being oh my God, it's being such a douchebag. How do you guys even look at yourselves in the fucking mirror being that much of assholes? It's just so low. It's like absolutely no integrity and no class. So if you don't like someone's stuff, which I don't like, I go back and forth with some of the best wrestlers in the world. I'm a striker. I go back and forth with Sammy Henson, Steve Mako, Matt Linland, Ricardo Laborio. We talk about it and we joke. We joke about it. I don't think this technique would work, but they do. So I'll show the technique I would think would work, but I'm not going to put them down. How dare you guys? Fucking pieces of shit. That's all you guys are. You've just proven you're low class. That's all you've done.
I think that's the big problem with young people. That they love to rise on me, and I love it because they're gonna promoting me more than anybody else's. So I just sit there and said, yes, carry on using me to promote, but reality, the people like you the way you are. So here you is, check out this video here, and you know you're gonna love this video. This is the lesson for you. To your question there, what's the most critical principle? The most critical principle onto the Wing Chun side you got to learn to understand is hand position. All the hand position got to be in line. Footwork have to be available so you can able to move well. And body positioning is very important. If you don't understand this is going to be very big problem for you if you're training for so long and you don't understand them. Let me give you a first example so you know exactly what I'm talking about. If, for instance, if I come in here and he come in, he punch come along, I need to know hand. This is the first line, boom, coming into work. If I'm not sure, if I'm here and soon he punch, I try to do this, now we're gonna have a big problem. So the basic principle of it is the hand position, got ready. So when I attack, I need to zone here, coming in. My head go be underneath, zone, knee coming in here. All this thing is important. Sometimes when you're attacking, I might be here, boom, here, straight away on the side here. And then I come up, and then I break his neck, okay? So this is important. Okay, thank you for that one. So the important thing, got to get through your hand to be understand well. If you don't understand well, you have problem. Another one, for instance, label you. If you're here and you come into attack coming in, straight away coming in. You don't mess around with him because you don't know. So when he come attack, you've done the work for him. This is very important to understand about the hand position, so you know where they are. If you don't understand where your hand is, you're gonna have a big problem. That's the first question for you to answer. It's to answer the question for you.
All right, guys. I hope you like that because that's what we do. We train people. We're trying to help people. But if we don't like what someone's doing, we might show you a better way that we think you should do it, but we're not gonna fucking plaster that person's name. We're not gonna put that. We're definitely not gonna put their name on our thumbnails. It's like advertising. What are they gonna do if they open a gym? Are they gonna put your name on the window of their gym? That's just the stupidest thing to do. It's stupid and it's classless. It's absolutely it shows no class, and it proves that you guys. Maybe you fought in the UFC with not that much success, but yeah, you fought in the UFC. That's commendable. That's really good. You fought in the UFC, but you're not a fucking martial artist. Now you're a classless fucking lowlife. That's a douchebag piece of shit move. And you fought in the UFC. You like took your martial arts to the next level, but now you're down here. You're so low. It's like a low life thing to do. Let's all be martial artists out there, guys. And if we don't agree with each other's stuff, then don't agree with it. Then show something else. You don't even have to mention their name inside your video. You don't have to mention that person. You really don't, unless you're so fucking insecure that you have to, for some reason, to prove you're better. But you guys take it to the next level. You plaster their name and try to put him down like just fucking pieces of shit. You guys are supposed to be martial arts. I'm so ashamed right now. I love martial arts. I love the UFC. And when people like this come around, it just makes me go like, oh, fuck, man. Seriously? He's one of us? Well, I'll tell you guys, you're not one of us. So I hope you guys reach all your fame, whatever you're trying to do with trying to bring down, you know, Master Wong and shit. But it's the low way to do it, and shame on you, fucking guys.
I think this is the thing that that's why in England alone, Mark Weir, the wizard, I think to talk a lot about this into the UFC side, and he can come in and talk about technique in UFC. Now you know, Pit Master, I never did talk about anything to do with you fighting in the UFC or training on UFC. I don't talk about something I don't know. That's why I come to you. You is the master of the UFC, teaching the world champion. Mark Weir, the wizard. He is the fastest knockout kick in the UFC. If you want to compare and take the piss, you take a piss like that. Don't take a piss on something I don't do, you know. I don't do the stuff with UFC. I do stuff in the street. In the street, it's very different. Now, and I tell you this, some people out there, and I don't give a fuck who are you. If you don't like something, who asked you, motherfucker, to watch it? I mean, you must be so fucking pissed because you're thinking like, me talking to me. I'm a fighter.
They're in love with you.
That's it.
They're in love with you.
I know this is a big problem. You know,
they want to suck your dick. They're in love with you. They're putting your name all over.
It's a nightmare. You know, I don't know how the fuck I deal with it. I talked to Mark Weir, and Mark Weir said, I know who they are. It's just like, they're not that great. Not like they know how to do anything right. They don't understand what is right and wrong. What is it working at UFC in the gym is very different in the street, you know. Me and you talk a lot about in the street. The street people use different things. They think differently. Not the professional fighter from UFC going to fight in the street.
I know. You know what? I think you're going about the wrong thing. Yes, they are. But the point is, they went about everything they did, they went about it wrong. And we're martial artists. And they are not acting like martial artists. And I'm ashamed of them. And it's laughable that they give you so much credence and so much credibility that they're gonna model their whole channel with your name all over it. And that's just, it's such a low thing to do. It's such a low class thing to do. And it makes them look so bad. I don't know, you got kids, guys? Would you want your fucking kids to see what you're doing? Do you want your wife to see what you're doing? It's such a low down thing to do. Could you imagine Chuck Liddell, Glover Teixeira, Court McGee, Mark Weir? Could you imagine any of those guys doing that? No, they wouldn't do it, guys, because they got too much class, too much Bushido. You guys have lost your Bushido, and I'm sorry about that, but I got nothing else to say.
Me too, man. That's no good. So, Master Wong here will give you another video with Pit Master. Check it out.
Hi everyone, it's Master Wong here. Today I will talk to you a little bit about how to avoid getting choked out in the street. Okay, that's the basic move. So, Pit Master, can you go through a little bit of that and on here what you're doing there so that getting how to avoid that, how do you avoid that particular getting choked out there in the street there?
All right, the first thing you want to do is you want to address the arm because it's choking your neck. All right, if anybody says don't address the arm, they're wrong, because that arm is the thing that is gonna kill you. This arm is gonna kill you if you don't address it. So you want to address it in two ways. Number one, pull it away and find the hole. Okay, you want to find a little bit of, this is your air pocket right here. This isn't. You want to find an air pocket, pull as hard as you can down, okay, with your chin down. Now from there, you want your hip back as hard as you can, because if he controls your hip, you're dead. If you control his hip, you might not be dead. Might. The second thing or the third thing you have to do is you have to get him off of your back and to your side. On the side, you might stay alive. If he stays here, and even if I push him, he will get that and die soon. So you have to get him away from your back. The way to do that is put your feet together and then get to the side. Here, I'm in a side headlock. It's not very good, but it's a shit ton better of him being behind me. I'm a lot safer here than I just was, but I'm still having to keep my chin down, pulling the hand, but now I want to reach around and push his head back or dig his eye as hard as I can. As soon as this lock breaks, I'm out of there, okay? And then I'm gonna do whatever I have to do to stay alive, whether it's attack him some more or run home to my mom, one or the other, all right? That's how I'll stay alive.
So that's very basic and simple. Another thing also, I see you some of the movement because I'm observing. When you put the lock, the choke on, when you put instead of the red naked one on, put the red naked on. Now you see your hand. I saw some so put in your head and here. Now, why you put it here and sometimes why you come down here?
I'm trying to get all the way in the back if I can to get more pressure.
If you can,
If I can, I'm trying to hold on.
It's either way.
it doesn't really matter.
Doesn't matter.
It's still the choke. It's still the choke coming in.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Whew, I just heard my mom calling me home for breakfast. Yeah.
So okay, cool. And you see some of them here. If you put back on again for me, Master, not yet. Don't move yet. You see, you have the hand there. I can put my fucking head full here. It's so much gap. Now I heard a lot of idiot. I don't really know. They have so much gap here. You're not tight enough. Is it important?
Try to get more tight.
Important to have.
Fuck me. Ooh.
Is it important?
Oh, it's super important to get tight.
Now here, I mean the gap here between this hand to this hand here. Like see, I can put my hand into here.
Yeah.
That bit here. Is it important?
I got the worst job.
Important. Okay. But at the minute, it's not even. You're not even tight.
Not at this moment, no.
Okay. So reality time, when you put in, you got more control. When you need to put in, it coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is the big problem. A lot of people don't understand. In training, into the video and stuff like that. Because in training, we doing this kind of thing. We can't put it too fucking tight, can we? Because somebody gonna go.
Now you tell him.
Huh? Yeah.
A little too late.
It's too late.
Yeah.
And this is what is it when you're training or watching us, like especially when we on online doing stuff, especially Pit Master here, you're not just it for the street. You do it for competition, teach people in competition as well.
I do both.
He's do both, yeah. So and you do it both. You do
Correct.
You're doing competition as teaching as well as in the street. So in the street, so if you put it back on again, and not red naked choke, but you put it here. Why you chose this grip over red naked choke?
Because it's faster and quicker.
Right. So in the street, you want to get rid of it quickly, don't it?
Right.
So it's no point to searching for the right. You don't. You just got to make sure they're dealing what you have to do.
Mm-hmm.
Big problem.
Yeah,
People
big
don't get
problem.
it.
No, they don't get it. But wherever this hand is, whether it's here or here, however they have that other hand, you just have to address the hand that's over your neck. It doesn't matter where this hand is. You just have to get this hand or this arm away from your neck, all right? Because it's choking you. So you have to need this thumbless grip right here and then pull down as hard as you can. You want to hope for the best, okay? Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. So I want to prepare for that arm coming back by getting to the side, all right? So that's to me, that's paramount. Getting off angle.
Very easy and simple. He have a lot of different training stuff to do, and he's teaching in. Where you teaching?
Canada.
In Canada. So you're from USA. Well, he from USA. I'm from England, and he come from Canada, and we in the championship martial in Orlando, and try to show you some basic stuff so you can understanding how to survive onto the basic rare naked choke here. Because if you don't, you have problem. Master Wong here and
Steph Roy,
and
Pit Master.
I see you next lesson.